Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the YouTube account, and it is finally time. We're going to go and summon for the new Celestial hero, Aurelia. Now, overall, when it comes to this hero, she is being used in so many different formations, so many different places. So ultimately, it's looking at players that have her, players that do not. Even looking in the Treasure Scramble, we are seeing some utility. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we can get some copies of this hero. Now you can see we have 92,000 diamonds. We also have 571 cards. So there's not a doubt that we can get her. Now, overall, we did pick up 3 of these legendary bizarre totem cards. Now, out of here with these, even if we're not getting the totems that we want, we can use these in conjunction to level up or unlock slots within our collection ability, which is exactly what we're going to do. So looking down here too, I want to go ahead. I want to use these. Maybe I was hoping we'd get a copy or an awakened hero. Could it be? It is a copy of Almas. So nothing really with the stones. But I want to make sure that we're going in here, we're using all of our scrolls, because anytime that we can save some of our Stargazer scrolls does make a big difference. Now, remember, we did get out of the last event that we had quite a few scrolls out of here. There is a copy of Sylvana. But overall, when you think of the heroes that we still need in AFK Arena, we do have everyone. We have pretty much all of the primary 4 factions built in their entirety. There's a copy of Villanelle. And I know there are 1 or 2 that we might be 1 or 2 copies short in their entirety, but we definitely have the copies, and we continue to get a lot more copies every single week that we're building out these heroes. And even looking, I believe Light Bearers, we need a couple more copies. But I think about everyone's done. I mean, we have what? Villanelle here, we have Oscar, and we have the Dancers. We have 1 Wilder. We have no Graveborns. So kind of crazy to think. Misha, we still do need another copy for as well. With another copy of Misha, we could actually do some engraving on there, which would be a big thing as well. In addition, we also have Draconic Heroes. So let's summon and see what we can do with this new heroes. I am really hoping, fingers crossed, that we can get lucky, that we don't have to do a lot of summons for this hero. 571 cards, 92,000 diamonds. If we can save some diamonds, we know a new Draconic hero is on the horizon. Don't know if it's going to be a regular Draconic hero. We don't know if it's going to be a Highborn, but let's get into this. Of course, looking at the summons, we want to also pick these up. Anytime that we can get some of the totems in here, going to be a really, really big game changer. And there we go, guys. 2 summons in, we see our first copy. Let's pick up some diamonds out of here. And we pick up our first copy just like that. All right, so we're pretty good. So we're 1 copy already. Now remember, we do need a lot of copies. The rates in this are a little bit better. So I'm hoping it's not going to be looking at the pity pulls. And there is copy number 2. That takes to Elite Plus. I would also love to see some diamonds in here. There's copy number 3. That is pretty good so far. That's like 70 cards, 3 copies. Got some gear right there. Got some more totems. Come on, I want to see a double or a triple. That would be just absolutely amazing. And there is copy number 4. That takes to legendary. Come on, where is the back-to-back pulls on this one? We got to get her built up, and we know we got to get her built pretty well. We're also getting a lot of cards, as you see. And there we go. There's copy number 5. 1 more copy. Come on, where's it at? Where is our doubles in here? Come on, 1 more copy, and that should be Legendary Plus. I just want to make sure we don't lose copies. We're also getting a lot of essence, but there we go. There is copy number 5. It might have been 6, but that is back-to-back copies. Right there were 2 copies back-to-back. Look at these. And that also does finish out Villanelle. So that actually drops another star on her. Boom, 5 stars just like that. All right, and I think we got, what, 2? There is Legendary. There is our Legendary Plus. I think we might have 1 extra copy. Thought we did, we do. 1 more copy. So we need 1 copy for Mythic. We need 3 for Mythic Plus. Still got a lot of cards left, so 3 more copies. We just pulled back-to-back copies. Come on, where is it? Right there's another one. 2 more. Just getting singles, though. Every time, I know it's been pretty frequent, but still just seeing those singles. And no diamonds at this point. Getting a lot of totems. There's another copy. 1 more. Come on, there's a level up. There's a Mauler card. There we go. I mean, we're getting pretty decent rates with this. There is another 2 copies. There's Mythic. Boom, that is the signature item. There is Mythic Plus. Means we need 2 more copies for Ascended, and then of course 2 more, so 6 in total will bring her and build her up to that 1-star mark. And there we go. There is another copy. All right, so that means 5 more. Just doing the countdown here. Come on, where's those diamonds? That makes 4 more left. $151 cards still going. 4 more copies. Come on, no doubles, no nothing. Another single takes us to 3. Boom, back-to-back copies. That takes us to 2. 2 more left. And I'm hoping we get them before we get through the cards. That way we don't even get into the diamonds. 71 cards. We need 2 copies. There is 1. We need 1 more copy. 51 cards, 1 copy. We should have that, no problem. Come on, 21. Last 10, and there it is, guys. 1 more card. We'll use 1 more card just for good measure. And there we go. So we get another totem, and I believe that is going to do it in its entirety. Now we got to build her up. So there is the Ascension, which of course unlocks the animated avatar. And there is the hero herself. Boom. There is Ascended. We know we need furniture. We know we need a big build on the signature item on here. We need pretty much everything with this hero. Let's go ahead and drop her in. We'll do some furniture summons on here as well. See what we can do, but there we go. That takes her to 926 already. All right, guys, now build. Now, a lot of players had questions about signature items. So how do we get them to a plus 40? Let's go ahead and build this up. Of course, when it comes to our primordial emblems, we have a ton of them available. Then we get right into the amplifying emblems, which again, we have a ton of those available as well. Then it gets into our red chests. Here is the red chest. We have 816 red chests. This will take us to a 30. And there we go. Now, the way that you build this from a 30 to a 40 actually uses our epic divine emblems. I'm going to go ahead and use this to a 31. Now we're going to our red chest. This, of course, is going to take us up a couple levels till we get to, that's right, 38 is going to be the stopping point for this. Then we're going back to our epic. We're going to do the last 2 in here. And there is the 40. Duration of Autumn Harvest Zones is increased to 6 seconds every time 1 appears. Her attack rating is increased. This is imperative to get her to do damage that we need her to. So that gives us a 40. Even looking at the gear, we can build on all of the gear. But we do have some engraving on here. I think we have enough for a plus 30. I don't think we have enough for a plus 60 at this point. Yeah, so we are a little bit short in here. Let's build these up. I'm not sure how short we are in here. I think a few hundred engraving mats away from being able to max this out in the entirety. Yeah, so we are pretty close. Let's go ahead and build up this attack. There is 50. Yeah, we're very close. Takes her to 56 out of 60. Yeah, we're really, really close to building her out. Now, of course, let's hop in. Let's pop her in there, get some furniture started, and see exactly where we're at in the Oak Inn. And I feel like over the next couple days, we'll be able to build her on. I believe it is building number 6. That is our... Nope, those are the hypos. So 7, the dimensionals. Yep, so it's 5, which is our celestial heroes. There's a copy of Tarnos. All right. We got 48K in here. Let's go ahead and drop her in. We spent a lot on the signature items as of lately. But of course, we are going to get a pretty decent rebate within the ship to actually build her up a little bit further. We got 2 cards on the table. So who are we dropping out? We got Gwen. We got Iran. You know what? I'm going to drop out Leica just because Leica already has so many pieces of furniture. Even right now, we're kind of looking a lot more in the defensive space with building out Leica any further. we'll drop her in and we'll pick up some of those furniture. Misha, we still need furniture. Even look at that. Raul, we still need furniture. Fingers crossed, guys. We can get some pretty good copies in here. And we don't have any more red cards. We used all of those up. There's a copy for Raul. And there we go. Aurelia. Aurelia? I think it's Aurelia. There we go. That's one piece for her. Number 2 goes to Raul. I believe that takes him to 6. And unfortunately, with Raul, we're not seeing, not really seeing a lot of utility with the hero. Here's another copy, but we're seeing a lot of furniture in here. Let me see if we get one more. I think I'm gonna have to drop them out, but there is Misha. And we got 3 on the table. Let me optimize these. I was kind of wondering where we're at, because he's at 7, 6, and 1. There we go. And of course, we still got land in here to build as well. But Pokecoin's definitely going to be used for our new hero. There's Entendre, and back-to-back there is Iran. Of course, for them, both damage dealers, both ones that we're going to be building just the aggressive formation in there. Building them up a little bit further, maximizing some of the furniture. That gives us 11. Let's equip these up. And of course, for these 4, we're going to use them in the entirety. We're going to continue building her out, so that brings us that much closer. That takes her to 5, so that gives us the 3 of 9 at least. Getting a little buff out of there. Then, of course, looking in here, we got 1, 1, 1. We will continue to build this out. Again, this is buffing up the attack rating. Anytime we can build up the attack rating. And here, I think we're maxed out. What do we got? Strengthening here is going to be crit. That one's pretty strong. Insight, not too worried about that one. And then physical pierce. Yes, we will do physical pierce. That, of course, is just going to straight up increase the damage that the hero is doing. Used all of our cards. Let's see if we have enough with a recycle in here. We do have one more summon, and it is a mythic. Boom, it is for Gwen. So another piece for Gwen. Is another one when it comes to building this out in the entirety. Physical pierce, again, maximizing the damage that that hero is doing in different game modes. Let's equip and recycle. We don't, nope, nothing changed in there. Okay, though, because she is a lot closer than we've seen her before. So let's go ahead and pick up this animated avatar. Of course, we can get a couple more out of there. Even the event deals we're not looking for, but we can get a couple more cores out of a few different ways. And even Raul right here, I don't think we have enough to build him any higher. We don't have that 9 of 9 furniture. Look at that, 10 free Stargazer scrolls right there. We do get another chest. Then, of course, the animated frame, 6,000 Pokecoins. That is 2 more summons. Then look at that, another 25 red chest that came back. 2,000 Pokecoins. Boom, and a lot more resources out of there. That also gives us enough to what? 2 more summons? I think we have 2 more summons in here. Might not be anything at all, but it also could be a copy of the furniture. I think we should have enough. I think that might give us enough for one more. Which it does. Mythic. Who's it going to be? It is Entendre again. All right, let's buff this up a little bit further. Again, going back and forth, buffing up this attack rating. Recycle everything we're not using. So we got a lot of heroes much higher, and a lot of those heroes are optimized for a ton of AFK Arena content that we are using. Already moving up the tier list. Let's max these out in the entirety. I wish there was a way to just auto max these. If you had the stones, if you could just automatically take this to tier 4. Tier 3 with 37 tier 4 stones. We might have a couple of stones. This is why when it comes to a certain point, there's not a really, really big drive to get the stones or even get the gear. Honestly, short of the dimensional gear, most of this gear, we have 92 tier 3 and then a ton of tier 4. But when it comes to the gear itself, there's a point where you really don't need to get the gear. I can't even tell you the last time that I used or bought gear. It's been years, I think, at this point. We got to take these to 5 stars. Here we go. Let's max these stones out. This, of course, going to amplify essentially the stats that she has in different game modes. You can see right there, adding more crit on there, adding more some more tenacity on there. Now, of course, when you're running this hero, there is one we're looking for, which is right here. I need to build this out a lot further just based on my hero, because of course we want to build this out, not only the full buffer, but we want erosion. Remember, erosion for this hero, not only the skill level, but also building it out with erosion is what she's looking for and what we want to build. Of course, we have to get the rest of this a little bit higher, and there's one more level, so we're 57. We'll be within the next couple days, we'll be able to max out in the entirety when it comes to that engraving, which is awesome. Now, of course, we pulled up and got a crazy amount of resources out of here. Even thinking when it comes to 23, 48, 48,000 essence, that is guaranteed going to be another level right there. And of course, we pick up our cards. So we went through a lot of cards, but we got it done. I think we had 570? I think we had like 570 cards. So we did get her built in the entirety, which of course is going to allow us to build up the Elder Tree a little bit further. Mauler cards, and the Maulers are done. With that copy, we got a Villanelle, maxing Villanelle out to maxing Villanelle out. Essentially, that did take our very last hero built. I think that was the last Mauler. So the Greyborns are done, and I believe that did take it and build out that very last Mauler. Yep, that we did have. Even looking there, we are maxing out everyone. We're maxing out everyone. So we have one, we have two, we have three regular 4 faction heroes that still need to be built. And then we do have our 92K, which is 100% still intact. Twisted Essence, of course, we're going to be able to build a couple more levels on the Elder Tree. Don't know if it's going to be just one. Yep, just one, but that's okay. 224. Finally, guys, got that built up. 224 maxed out, and we're going to continue maxing out that tree. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the new hero. And as always, thank you guys for watching.